Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this. Shane McClanahan gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99.
Grounded back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That is fifth. The designated hitter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard liner to center field. Trout is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. That brings up Wander Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball one.
Wander.
That's inside. 2-0. Rodon is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has two different pitches that he can strike out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has two pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Franco gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Andrew Benintendi, a two-run shot as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Wow.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harris will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting fourth. The
first delivery to him.
Hey.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Paul Goldschmidt becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
Up next, Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Benintendi will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 8. The third baseman.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And boy, this almost got him out of the inning, but you'll see that he just couldn't quite get there as he went into the tuck and roll afterward, and this winds up a 2-out double. So now to the plate, Michael Harris lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there, and that will end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More coming up under the dome in just a moment. Last half of the second set to go, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 0-2, here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Randy Arozarena. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. LeMahieu onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Left field.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here now is Will Smith. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. On a rope to the second baseman.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping in next, Michael Harris. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Now it'll be Brendan Lau as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Set and the pitch. Wander Franco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Franco is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Left
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. High in the air out to center field. Crowd on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next it'll be Will Smith. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. Judge takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that one yanked just foul.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here now is Mike Zunino trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Strike one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out. Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A fly out and a single for him so far. First offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Josh Donaldson lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it then?
Well, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
At the plate, Michael Harris. Fly ball right down the line in left. Taylor has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney. So stepping in is Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hard hit ball to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now is Anthony Rendon. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Randy Arozarena will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Taylor, base runner at first with 1 out. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the deficit now stands at 5.
The batter,
standing in now, Brendan Lau, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Snap throw to third. Not in time. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 5.
Now here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The catcher, number 17, Will Smith.
Will Smith steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch on its way. Grounded to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Andrew Benintendi will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Takes this the other way to right, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0, he's locked.
He has great bag-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
1-1 the count now. In the air now out to left field. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
In there, a base hit. In now, Chris Taylor. And this is lined hard to deep left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. The danger. 7th inning ready to roll. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next
up is Gleyber Torres. Singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Benintendi in pursuit, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Yankees. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And
for the Reds, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Randy Arozarena is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Line to the right side, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Brandon Lau is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the end. So now into the box is Josh Donaldson. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next, here is Michael Harris. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to dig in, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The catcher, number 17, Will Smith.
Into the box, Will Smith. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Taylor has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. 0-1 the count. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Up next for the Rays, Mike Trout. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Fouled off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there. Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. So here's Mike Zunino as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So a run on. Jason Adam enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now the first pitch. As he swings, it hits a laser to right. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-Row where they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in his scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Jalen Beeks comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the score. And stepping in, Chris Taylor starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
1-1.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
First pitch on the way. Randy Arozarena is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. New York combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Carlos Rodon gets the W on the mound. Shane McClanahan was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Drive home safely.
People have. You the one.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Rizzo will head for second. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Into the box now. Aaron Hicks popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, number 17, Will Smith.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up Will Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground to short, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs at first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Taylor to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now the relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around the score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, fielded by Rendon. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here's a pop-up now. Smith has a play. 2 down.
Batting third.
So now here is Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2 balls and a strike. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing across here this half. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
DJ LeMahieu.
And now the first pitch. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder, Michael.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them
1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 0-1, here it comes. Right side. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Randy Arozarena. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Will Smith reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
This is line to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Hit high and deep to right center. Trout giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Clb V.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, and he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat. Now to bat, Chris Taylor, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
1-2. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
2 strikes.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And now the first pitch.
The shortstop.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him. Swing and a shot toward right center. Taylor moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Michael Harris. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Pulled toward right center field. Franco is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. 2-1 after the foul ball there. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Second baseman,
Brandon Lau will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Benintendi. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, shortstop, Clb.
And that'll bring up Clb Torres as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
For the Rays,
So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the designated
First
hitter,
offering.
Randy.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Circle change there, called strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 7-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Josh Donaldson. Out in front of it, strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next up, Michael Harris. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Grounder down the line at third. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Harris stands at first with 1 out. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Harris ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Number 55 is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 55.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Lined into right, a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here now is Will Smith.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. This stuff is dirty today.
Wander Franco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped up. Rizzo is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Benintendi.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
In now, number 55. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0-1 count and the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
There's a saying.
One night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Giancarlo Stanton now. High in the air out to center field. Rayleigh is there, and he has it for the first out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set, and the pitch.
He swings and lines it to left.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
the first baseman.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Harris, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And now the first pitch. Brandon Lau stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point.
Anthony.
A ball and no strikes.
Rendon.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in will be Michael Harris. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. High in the air out to center field. Rayleigh is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He doubled his last time up. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
At the plate now Aaron
batting,
Hicks.
left fielder, Aaron.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So next to bat will be Will Smith. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Jason Adam comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jason Adam.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Lau is under it, and that's the third out. Striding forward now is the DH, Randy Arozarena. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
In for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Randy Arozarena becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Chris Taylor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres.
0-1's the count.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. High in the air out to center field. Rayleigh is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Michael Harris. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Anthony.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. LeMahieu at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as that brings up Wander Franco, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Line hard deep into left. Hicks is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luke Rayleigh.
Number 55 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Luis Severino earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has?
Ball 4, take your base.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball on the show. Corbin Burns gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate here.
Keep safe.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. San Diego put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Domingo Tapia is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny is pitching. Here's Xander.
Ball four, take your base.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Diego led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Yu Darvish is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.